I bought a PS5, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch, and a bunch of gaming accessories from Costco, and in this video, we're going to unbox everything, test everything out, and see what's worth the money. I'm going to start with the big boxes. I'm assuming it has the PS5 inside, and just by the way, another wrinkle I threw into the situation is some of these items were shipped, some were picked up in-store, and some I had Instacarted to me, so just keep that in mind. This one was shipped to me, but let's open it up. So with Costco, they sell everything in bundles, like combos of consoles, controllers, so we should have a console in here, and yep, we also have a controller. We also have a DualSense charging station, which is, those things are actually very nice. And then of course we have a Spider-Man PS5 down here, which I think is the Slim. And yep, indeed, it is the Slim console with Spider-Man 2 included. So for all of this, I paid $580, I think, which is basically below retail if you wanted all of these accessories. But let's go ahead and just start by opening up the PS5 and see what's inside. All right, I got the slipcover off. Let's open the box up, see what's inside of here. We should have all of our normal Slim stuff. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if Costco has their own special edition. If you guys are familiar with Costco, they always have these slightly different variants of random items that nobody else has. So we'll see if there's anything special about this, but we have a power cord here. We of course have our vertical stands, horizontal stands, which I just love. We'll talk about those later. We also have HDMI cable, USB cable, and then our controller here. And then last but not least, we should have the console down here. Let's take the PS5 out here and see what it's looking like. Oh yeah, there it is. And in case you guys have not seen the Slim yet, it's I actually kind of like the design, except for I don't, because it's kind of crappy. So first of all, we have these giant panel gaps right here where there's just it just looks cheap. And then you have 4 plates, you have the blue tape that holds all together, and of course you have the infamous removable disk drive, which I'll go ahead and show you guys. So all you got to do is remove the plate and the disk drive comes out of place. And I will note this one already has there's like a dent here on the side, which is strange, like a couple dents. How does it happen on a brand new console? Whatever, but I'm actually gonna boot this thing up without the disk drive and just see what it does. All right, console's turning on, and I forgot to show you guys the horizontal stands here. They just kind of slide into place like so, and of course they will probably get lost in a few months, but here we go. We can now kind of stand it up, and let's make sure it boots. All right, console's booted up, and no surprise, it's working, but I did just have a weird experience with this controller. So it's a brand new controller, and when I first clicked the R3 right here, it made a weird crunching sound, and I kind of had to click it a bunch of times and wiggle it around before that sensation went away. But let's go ahead and boot up Astro's Playroom and make sure it works here. And as you can see, the game's loading up, and you'll notice that the console's running perfectly fine without the disk drive. So it's kind of just recognizing it as a digital console right now, but I can actually add this on. I'm gonna do a quick hot swap right here, which I probably should not do, but it still works fine. Oh, yep, there it goes. So I hot swapped it, and it gave me an error, of course, no surprise, but I turned it off, turned it back on, and here we are again. Let's go ahead and try out a game. We'll start with Big Chungus, the unreleased version that only I have, and it actually has a PS4 game. I can't use that. Let's go with the medium here for the PS5. Put it in. It hasn't registered the drive yet, so let's see if it... Oh wait, hold up. Whatever happened, the disk drive is not even activated right now. It doesn't have power, so I actually have to connect to the internet for this thing to even pull games in, which is just awesome. Well, anyways, I don't feel like dealing with the disk drive right now, but I'll test it out later and make sure it works. But yeah, I think overall this PS5 is a good deal if you actually want a charging stand and a brand new controller to go with your console. If you don't, then you should just buy the console by itself from somewhere like Best Buy. But I would recommend it if it was actually a Costco edition, like I just made it. But guys, this console's good to go. Let's go ahead and move on to the next item. So next up is this little box that should have a PS5 controller and Spider-Man 2 for the PS5. And by the way, I picked this one up in person at my local Costco. And you know, I love ordering things online, but sometimes you just can't beat going to the store. I mean, while we were there, we had to pick up some of the legendary $1.50 Costco hot dogs. Just a crazy deal, of course. But I also picked up one of Harry's shave sets because my facial hair was getting a bit unruly. And the cool thing is, Harry's is running a special deal at Costco right now that you guys can get as well, and I want to thank Harry's for sponsoring today's video. You know, as gamers, we frequently get a bad rep for poor hygiene, unruly hair, you know, just all the typical stereotypes, but it doesn't have to be that way. You see, Harry's is your one-stop shop for face, body, and hair care, and what they're really good at is creating shaving solutions. And now this right here is the high-quality and affordable Harry's Chrome Edition Winston Shave Set, and it comes with this nice chrome razor, a travel blade cover, and 13 5-blade cartridges. And how do we know they're high quality? Well, for one, I've used them and I can tell you they're sharp but very smooth. I mean, I've talked about Harry's before, and their shave sets are what I use to shave off this unnecessary neck hair and cheek hair in an attempt to create a decent looking beard. Now, Harry's is also at Target, Walmart, Sam's Club, grocery, and drugstores, but through the end of January, you can get this Harry's shave set at Costco for $8 off. So make sure you check out Harry's while you're at Costco this weekend and let me know what you pick up. So this box is really intriguing to me because I bought this in store. And when I bought it in store, they had this little cardboard thing you had to pick up and then take to the register, and then they went in the back and pulled out this box, and this is what they gave to me. It says time-sensitive product, which It's just a PS5 controller and something else, Spider-Man, I think. I don't know what's time sensitive about that, but let's go ahead and open it up and see what's inside. Nice, we got a brand new copy of Spider-Man 2. That's good to see. Here's our controller. Let's go ahead and check it out. Oh yeah, that's a nice controller. I mean, it's brand new. It's what you expect. All right, so controller is good to go. Now let's go ahead and move on to the next item. Now next up, we have these two boxes with Switch stuff inside. This should be a Switch OLED, as you can see from the sticker on the front. And this one should have some Switch OLED accessories inside. This one, again, has another time-sensitive product label. I don't know why, but I had this one shipped to me, and I had this one delivered via Instacart, which was interesting, but I don't know. I just decided to try everything out. Let's go ahead and start with, actually, we'll start with the accessories here, because I'm pretty intrigued by that. Dude, what is going on here? We have a Joy-Con controller grip, Neo Glow controller, screen protector, gaming headset, comfort grip. I think this whole thing was like 20 bucks maybe. I'll throw it up on the screen what exactly I paid, but yeah, we'll open that up in a second. But let's go ahead and open this box up right here. And this one actually should be more than just a Switch OLED. It should be the white Switch OLED, as you can see there. And yeah, actually we have an SD card here. We have a Nintendo Online 12-month family membership, which there is a code on the back there you can redeem. And then we have a random case here. Oh, that's actually one of the nice cases. And of course we have the Switch OLED inside of here. Let's go ahead and pull that out, take a closer look at it. Let's go ahead and open this bad boy up and see what's inside. My concern with the Nintendo Switch consoles, and actually Nintendo consoles in general, is that even though they're new, they're sometimes not actually brand new because there's no seal on them. Like you saw, not a seal at all. So somebody could open this up, use it, put it back, and send it back to Costco, and it could be sold as new again. Let's go ahead and take these out. We got our two Joy-Cons there, and we have our tablet. We should be able to notice pretty quickly if this thing's been used before. I don't see any fingerprints. We got a little random dust particle there. We have our HDMI cord, our Joy-Con grip, and then of course our dock right here. Let's go ahead and turn the console on and make sure it works. I got this thing turned on, all set up. Let's go ahead and put a game inside, and let's just see. Hold on, there's already, wait a second. Dude, we got the Incredibles inside? Just kidding, I already put that inside of there. But yeah, the game is loading up, and you can see just how vibrant that screen is there. The other thing I want to try here is to put the micro SD card they gave us inside of here, which is a 256 gig. And okay, hold on, we need a system update to use the micro SD card. That's actually a bit concerning, because usually the Switch I would actually consider like a very, very much an offline console, but if you have to update to even use a micro SD card, that's annoying. I mean, I'll do it, but strange. Now, while that's updating, I want to take a look at this Switch case here. And I guess this is officially licensed by Nintendo Switch because it's got the Nintendo Switch logo on it. Let's go ahead and open it up and see what it looks like on the inside. Yeah, we got some stuff in here. Hold on. Ooh, that's nice. We got a nice Nintendo Switch themed microfiber cloth. And we also have a screen protector in here. It's not a very good screen protector. It's just like one of the bendy ones, not a tempered glass one, but it's something. And you got a nice little pocket. You got space for 10 games here. You got space for your console. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Okay, so I'm looking at what I paid for this console now, and this is actually a great deal. So I paid 400 bucks, but the Switch OLED by itself goes for 350. The 256 gigabyte micro SD card goes for about 40 bucks. The family membership goes for 50 bucks itself. And then of course a case is like 10, 15 bucks. So you're saving like 60 bucks here. But that's actually a pretty good deal. Let's go ahead and check out the micro SD card now though, because I just factory reset the console, or not factory reset, but I just did the update. Okay, cool. So we got 237 of free space there, and you can of course move your software or move your games and stuff around. But cool. But let's go ahead and move on to the next item. Hold on, guys. I completely forgot I have this Switch accessory box here, made by Bionic. Never heard of them, but let's open it up. And okay. So we got we have this little rubber case here, which is kind of cool. I mean, that might be nice. Does that fit a Switch OLED though? I don't know. We'll try it out. We also have microfiber cloth. We have another crappy screen protector. Also, we actually have these little controller holders here, which are very nice if you want to play with one Joy-Con. Dude, that's actually really nice. What is this? Straight up like a Pro controller kind of thing. Yep, it's the Neo Glow controller. It doesn't feel so bad. I mean, it is third party, not as good as the Pro controller, but honestly, that's not bad. What did I pay for this entire thing? Let me check. Wow, so I paid 20 bucks for this. If this stuff works, that's a great deal, and it's actually already out of stock. I just bought this like 2 days ago. What in the world? All right, well, 20 bucks for all this stuff is kind of crazy, and it does say it's for the Switch OLED. We also have this massive headset. Hold on, this is hilarious. We have an auxiliary cord here. We got our mic. I don't know who's using this on a Switch, but maybe you are. We also have, Hold on, is this a charger? And then a car charger too. Wow, okay. Let's go ahead and check out some of this stuff and see if it works. So I want to try out this Joy-Con charger first, and it comes with a cord, but there's no power brick, which is not surprising. But let me plug it into a power brick I already have. Okay, there it goes. It is working. You can barely see it on camera because I had to, like the cord is so short, but you can see there's 2 red lights there. You have to like really jam it in there for it to start charging. As you can see, you gotta like really press it in there. But I mean, again, 20 bucks for all this, that's great. All right, now next up we'll try to use this little, this rubber case here. Kind of just got to stretch it around it and hope it doesn't break, I guess. Okay, never mind, it actually fit very easily, and it definitely fits the OLED switch. Okay, you got a little opening there so you can still use your stand. Fits nicely. You've got a little thing right there so you can plug in a USB-C cable to charge it up. It's got your IR sensors down there. And I mean, it feels fine. It's a rubber grip, so you know, it kind of depends on your personal preference, but it's certainly not bad. So hold on, one more thing. I just noticed that this grip actually has like built-in bumps here on the back, which actually helps with ergonomics a bit because by default, the Joy-Cons are just flat. That's actually kind of nice. All right, so next time I'm trying out this controller, and it just paired very easily. And it is wireless. I just got it charging right now, but if I unplug it, you can see it's still got the light here on this one side. Okay, so you press this button down here, and you can kind of change the lighting configuration. So we got yellow and red right now, and it kind of has a little gradient to it. And oh wait, it has buttons on the back. Nice. Yeah, so just playing around with it, it actually, I mean, the controls are not bad at all. For 20 bucks total for this, what a steal. And last but not least, let's try out this headset. And yeah, the headset does work. I'm just scrolling around the main menu, but it does indeed work. But yeah, overall, Switch, great deal. Let's go ahead and move on to the next item. Now, next up, I have this Atari Game Station Pro thing that I bought for like 80 bucks from Costco. This one was shipped to me. I've never seen this before in my life, so I don't know what this is, but Atari kind of puts out some stuff sometimes that's just not that great, so curious what's inside. Okay, so actually this looks pretty nice. It looks like it's basically just an Atari plug-and-play system that has all of the old games. It has the joysticks here, and they look cool. It's got RGB. I mean, you know us gamers and our RGB, we love it. Here in the back, you got a kid, you got this guy and his son playing, and plays legendary Atari games like Air Sea Battle, Adventure, Asteroids, Boxing, Breakout. Let's go ahead and open it up and see what's inside. All right, flash it open, and oh. Hey, it's a nice little unboxing experience. Okay, so we first have this My Arcade Atari box here. Certificate of authenticity. I mean, that's like kind of like why, but it also at the same time, it's kind of cool. I don't know why that was necessary. All right, let's go ahead and take this piece of plastic out. And here's our console right off the bat. And oh, that's actually, oh, I like that. That's nice. It's kind of got some weight to it. The buttons are nice. You got a home button and an on and off button. You can peel off this little thing, which we'll do in a little bit. But it's simple, but aesthetically pleasing. I like it. And next up we have our little joystick here, which feels pretty good. I mean, I don't have much experience with the OG Ataris because I just didn't play them. I wasn't alive then, but this feels pretty good. Don't know how authentic it is to the original experience, but we also have an HDMI cable, another joystick here. We have a USB cable, I guess, for charging or for just plugging it in. And we have a ton of batteries. Hold on, this thing's not battery powered, is it? Okay, no, this one plugs into the wall. But I guess your controllers here are wireless, and how many, oh, I got a screw, hold on. Okay, got that open with my screwdriver, and yeah, it looks like it takes 4 AA batteries. That's a bit ridiculous, not gonna lie. But yeah, let's go ahead and plug it in, see if it works. Let's go ahead and turn it on, and as you guys saw, it's got these nice little RGB lights there. And if we turn on our joystick here, we also got a nice RGB lights there as well. The A button, B button, you can't miss them, and yep, there it is, My Arcade. I feel like this My Arcade thing looks, I recognize it. I don't know where I recognize it from. I guess maybe Atari has made other My Arcade products. I don't know. But let's go ahead and try to scroll around. So we got featured games up here. You got bonus games. And I guess we just press A and it'll load it up maybe. Why is it so small? It's in tiny little text. Like I can't imagine. A lot of people are gonna play this and like be like squinting trying to read this because the text is so small. But yeah, sure enough, you got tons of games here. Let's try out Lawnmower here. That looks fun. Oh, this is awesome actually. Yeah, it's a very satisfying game too because you're like trying to mow the grass. Oh, I ran out of, oh, that's where you get you. That's where they get you. You gotta actually go find the fuel. I need fuel. Let's go. Okay, there we go. Come on. Oh, this game is harder than I thought it would be. Oh wait, I can speed up? There you go. That's how you get the fuel. If I hold down B, I can speed up. No wonder. Let's go. All right, finally finished lawn number 1. The game's, I'm not gonna lie, the game's pretty fun. All right, so next up you can hit this home button and it'll take you back to home, presumably. And also, I forgot to peel off this. Really? I tried to peel off the entire thing and it just peels off that one little segment. It's awful. All right, there we go. Okay, that's nice. But anyways, back here on the home menu, I'm gonna check out the settings real quick, and you can actually change the aspect ratio here, which is not surprising. You can change the bezel art to classic CRT TV. That's actually pretty neat. But honestly, guys, I actually really like this console. I think for 80 bucks, it's not bad. But guys, let me know down below what you think. Let's go ahead and move on to the next item. All right, so next up I have what should be an Xbox Series X. Basically, it comes with the Series X and a controller, I think. You got this giant bundle, do not break thing. Let's go ahead and open it up, see what's inside. All right, yep, and on top you indeed do have the carbon black controller. All right, here's the console, and I gotta say, the price on this one was not great. I think I paid $550 for this console and controller, which is like technically like a $20 in savings, but you can find Series X's so much cheaper. Like they went for $350 a month or two ago. Now to be fair, right now they're going for 500 bucks at most retailers, I think. Oh, and actually something I will note that's interesting is it's new enough that it actually advertises Starfield on the back, which definitely was not advertised on the older Series X's, but we'll check out the manufacturing date when I open it up. Packaging is still the same as I remember it. You get your like foam piece around the outside, power your dreams. We also have our little box right here with our accessories. We should have a power cable and an HDMI cable. All right, yeah, we got the controller here, which is exactly the carbon black, the same exact controller. I do wish they included like a special controller, like a different color, special edition, instead of just the same exact one that came with it. All right, here we go. Got the console out, and it already somehow has like a little ding on it. But like you can see right here beneath the disk drive, how did that happen? Like there's a little ding right there. It doesn't really matter, it's tiny, but just funny when you see imperfections on a brand new console. Now, flipping to the back, let's go ahead and check out the manufacture date. Looks like it was manufactured on June 1st, 2023. So this console is actually a bit old, I would say. So they're already advertising Starfield on the box before the game came out. Yeah, let's go ahead and plug this console in and see if it works. Opening up this battery pack reminds me of a couple months ago when I opened up, actually this is like a month ago, when I opened up a battery pack from an old 360 and it just like busted out with corrosion. I'll show a clip on the screen because that was ridiculous, but these are luckily very nice. All right, guys, all booted up, and of course I have my classic Xbox 360 background. You know the drill, but let's go ahead and try out a game, make sure that it works. I have seen some weird things from Series X disk drives in the past, but yeah, it always sounds clunky, but it works. The console was making a very strange noise that I don't recall hearing from a Series X before, but that was only at the very beginning when it loaded it up. Whatever, it doesn't matter, it's working fine and it sounds fine now. Got a little bit of heat out of here. I always like, it's crazy to me how like few issues there are with the Series X and PS5. There are issues, but just so few compared to like the 360 and PS3 era and the debacle of all the issues those had between Red Ring of Death, Yellow Light of Death, just overheating like crazy. But yeah, guys, let me know down below what you think about this whole Costco haul. I actually think it was a great deal if you want to buy a console with an accessory, and they have such a great return policy as well. So kind of a no-brainer if you have a Costco near you and you have a membership. But guys, let me know down below what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.